Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, April 10, 2025. With Mercury turning direct today, it's best to treat today as a transitional period and exercise patience. Mercury has been retrograde for over 3 weeks, but now, you'll begin to see some progress or forward movement in projects and endeavors that stalled, especially those related to your hobbies, dating life, home, family, or friendships. There can be more clarity and possibly improved communications in your personal life. These things don't happen immediately, they're gradual as Mercury regains speed in the coming days and weeks. As well, Venus is still retrograde until the 12th. You might revisit conversations or problems that confused you in recent weeks, now with more information or variables to consider. Today, you may not have all you need to make the bigger decisions. However, your confidence is building. If you feel like storm clouds are gathering today, know you can persevere through it. Even challenging cosmic weather can bring blessings if you work through the energy in a grounded way. Sweet Venus, our lesser benefic and the goddess planet of marriage and romance will unite in an exact conjunction with icy Sat. The planet of hardship. You may feel overly emotional, lonely, dejected, and broken on the inside. This may even be about disagreements in regard to home, domesticity, or family. Try to process the feelings and know that you can find a sense of joy by leading with love. Better days lie ahead. What do you want to work on? You may have seen a significant shift in your priorities since mid-March. Over this time, you could have felt differently about your work and life balance, responsibilities, and goals. You could have realized that your ambitions, connections, and projects were just as crucial as every facet of your career path. As Mercury stations direct in Pisces today, you may want to consider what you want to focus on and how this will impact your work and life balance moving forward. Do not be afraid to put your personal goals first. You want what you want, and you want it now. Today you may experience that quality of yours commonly known as impatience. The urgency with which you experience certain feelings may overwhelm those around you this week. Try to focus on understanding what you want and putting it into words that let people know how they can help you most. Overpowering celestial energy can be mitigated by language. Another tip: deal with your frustration with a serious workout or on the bike path. Running your own business can seem far more appealing on this day. There's an added boost to your independence, courage, and your own unique style when this vibration is in the air. This can have your mind churning with ideas and possibilities. If this is something you want to check into, this is an opportune vibration to do it under. You'll notice a stronger investigative and analytical mentality, as well. Do the research you need to do, and see what is required to make your ideas come to life. While the moon is only passing through your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery, this last visit before Mars returns comes a week after Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, returned to a playful and creative part of your chart to spend the next 15 years here. While the moon and Neptune connected yesterday, and this is creating a heavy lean towards the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence, it is only here for a few days. It will be a different story when Mars returns in 11 days and when the planets of passion and dreams get together. When the moon returned to an adventurous part of your chart yesterday, for the first time in our lifetime, it was to find Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, in your romantic sector. While the moon is separating from its friendly aspect yesterday, it is still in an adventurous part of your chart, and this last visit before Mars returns is a window into what the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos will find when he returns. Aries, momentum surrounds you, use it with intention. Your quote of the day: fire without focus burns out fast. Your color of the day is cherry red, sparking energy and ambition. Lucky numbers: 1, 9, 18. Today is perfect for tackling something head-on, but don't skip the details. Someone may challenge your idea. Take it as fuel, not friction. Your courage can open doors for others too. Stay fierce, but stay kind. Our eyes in the sky. Let's take a deep breath and welcome the energy of April 11, 2025. Today feels like one of those moments where the universe invites you to slow down just enough to notice something you might have missed: a shift, a sign, a subtle sense that something is ready to change or open up. No matter where you are on your journey, this reading is here to meet you gently, like a conversation with an old friend who sees you clearly. Let's step into this space together and see what the cards have to say. The first card that comes forward today is the Eight of Cups, a powerful symbol of emotional evolution. This card often appears when something you once deeply cared about no longer feels aligned, and the time has come to move forward even if the path ahead isn't completely clear. It doesn't always mean walking away in a dramatic way. Sometimes it's simply the quiet decision to let go of a mindset, a pattern, or an expectation that's been weighing on you. It's the moment you stop pretending something still fits when it really doesn't. And while that kind of shift can feel heavy or uncertain, it's also liberating. Think of this as your soul gently tapping you on the shoulder, asking, "Is this still for me?" If there's something in your life that's felt hollow lately, don't be afraid to explore what it would mean to release it. There's something waiting for you on the other side of that choice. Trust that inner knowing. Following this, we're met with the Ace of Wands, a burst of new, creative energy. This card is like a spark. It doesn't necessarily give you the entire map, but it lights a fire that can guide you forward. The Ace of Wands invites inspiration, possibility, and the beginning of something exciting. Maybe you've had an idea simmering on the back burner. Maybe there's something you've wanted to create, try, or pursue, but haven't quite given yourself permission to begin. This card is your green light. What would it look like to say yes to your own passion today? Even in the smallest way: writing one paragraph, making that phone call, sketching out a dream. Every spark counts. Don't underestimate how powerful a first step can be. Our next card is the Ten of Pentacles, and this is such a grounding presence. It brings in themes of legacy, long-term stability, and support systems. It reminds you that what you're building now doesn't just serve the moment, it's contributing to something lasting. Whether you've been thinking about financial goals, family dynamics, or the kind of life you want to create long-term, this card encourages you to look at the bigger picture. What kind of foundation are you building? Who do you want standing beside you in that vision? And what traditions or values do you want to carry forward or let go of? It's a beautiful invitation to connect with your roots while also making conscious choices about what you're growing toward. There's no rush here. Just the reminder that your efforts are creating something meaningful, piece by piece. Next, we draw the Queen of Cups, a deeply compassionate and intuitive energy. She's emotionally wise, empathetic, and knows how to hold space for herself and for others. Today, this card might be nudging you to check in with your emotional body. How are you really feeling beneath the surface? Is there a part of you that needs a little more gentleness, a little more attention? The Queen of Cups encourages emotional honesty, not as a performance but as a form of healing. And if you've been that steady support for others lately, this is your reminder that you deserve that softness in return. Let today be a day where you lean into emotional balance, whether that means setting a boundary, journaling, spending quiet time with someone who feels like home, or simply allowing yourself to feel what you feel without judgment. There's strength in softness. And finally, we close with the Six of Wands, a card of recognition, success, and rising confidence. This card is the moment you realize, yes, I am making progress. I am being seen. Even if the applause hasn't been loud, someone is noticing. You might receive encouragement or praise today, or you might simply have a personal win that affirms you're on the right track. Either way, this card encourages you to own it. You don't need to downplay your growth to make others comfortable. You've earned this moment. Celebrate the victories, big or small. You've come through so much, and you're still here, still showing up, still believing in better. That matters. So as we look at these 5 cards, the 8 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the 6 of Wands, we see a beautiful unfolding. Letting go of what no longer serves. Welcoming in new passion. Building long-term stability. Honoring emotional wisdom. And standing tall in your wins. It's a reminder that this journey you're on is layered, sacred, and yours alone. There's no one right way to move forward. But when you choose to stay present, to stay honest, and to follow the thread of what lights you up, that's when everything begins to shift.